Alright, what's up guys? This is Prfect, and this is the first installment of Capture Cards, Tryhards, and Retards, a episode series where me and hopefully some TCG members will basically do some commentaries that are pretty damn long. We'll see how long this one turns out, and since I just got finished getting raped on Black Ops, I hope that was my last game that I just came off of. I've been gaming pretty hard for the past week and a half, trying to squeeze out these montage clips, and I can't do it anymore. Black Ops will put you in a mood that it's amazing. I've lost sleep because of this stupid game where my mind is just heated and I literally cannot go to sleep. So might as well do a little rant action, right? Gotta start off with the number one underrated problem with this game. It's the horrible sound engine that this game has. Absolutely horrible. You do not need a headset to compete in this video game. The guys that you see that play at events, if they didn't have a headset, I think they'd do perfectly fine. Where that is a complete joke comparing it to the other Call of Duties. The only map that you could sound whore with Ninja Pro on is correct, but if you have the announcer going on, or the music, or if you're talking to somebody in the game or during the game, you can't hear a footstep. It's unbelievable how broken it is. I've been knifed in the back by kids with Marathon Pro and Tact Mask so many times. It is just... There's a certain word that describes this video game that I can't think of, and that's what everything boils down to. I think horrendous is a good word for it. Another thing about the sound engine is sometimes the game likes to lag, and when you sprint, you make no noise. I've had parts of games where I have Marathon Pro on, and I sprint for a good 20 yards and don't make one noise with my feet. That is a glitch that needed to be fixed after the first week of the game. Never was. And sound is a huge part of Call of Duty because it has a lot to do with the UAV. Combining the sound and the UAV is a big thing. And with this game, since there is no stopping power or Juggernaut, UAV Jammer, aka Ghost, is far superior to everything else. And see, the thing with the sound engine is, if they have Ghost on, and the sound engine was good, there would be chances where you can hear the guy with Ghost behind you, or to your right or left or in front of you. But because it's broken, you never know where these motherfuckers are. And since Vondahar likes to think that people shouldn't rely on their UAV so much, they came up with a thing called a Blackbird, which is the most overpowered kill streak probably of all time in any video game. You cannot have a kill streak like the Blackbird and actually think that it's balanced. Once one goes up in a ground war game, there's usually 100% of the time at least two more will go up. If it's like, 50 like 20 in domination, at least anywhere from 2 or like 5 more will go up. The other team will get shit on, and then they decide to put the Blackbird right before the only 3 kill streaks that actually work in the video game, that being the Chopper Gunner, Gunship, and Dogs. Dogs kill you in one bite and can lunge across the map. The Chopper Gunner will destroy you, and the Gunship, sometimes you can't control it, which is a stupid glitch in Ground War, but other times you'll literally spawn kill people. They updated it where you didn't know where they spawn. I can see why, because once you see that red triangle or diamond, whatever it is, they get raped. Okay, all of the kill streaks, 5 to 7, absolutely suck. Okay, the napalm is glitchy as hell. Half the time you get killed by fire that's not even there, and it lags the game up. And it's why can't we just have an airstrike? The care package, after the Hardline Pro updates, all people I know that get in care packages are ammo and counter UAVs and SAM turrets. That's all they get. SAM turret is ridiculously overpowered. 4 kill streak shouldn't be able to automatically shoot down other shit. That's got to be at least 6 or 7. Counter UAV, exact same thing. The UAV is so important in Black Ops. You see where the objectives are, you see enemies, you see your teammates, you see how the map is like contour, the contour of the map. With counter UV, it gets rid of all of that. All of it. You cannot have that as a 4 kill streak, especially with perks like fucking Hardline. I'll get to that later. Okay, Mortar Team. By the time you get the Mortar Team on, the spawns are so bad that they're spawning in different places. It's only good for, I think, headquarters of keeping them off. The Sentry Gun, there's always a Ghost Pro bitch that'll just walk up to it and knife it. And you're just handing Ghost Pro out if you use it. The Attack Helicopter. Oh my god, the Attack Helicopter. I'm not even gonna say anything about the Attack Helicopter. The Valkyrie rockets, now they aren't that bad. I think they're only good for objective. In Slayer, it's like really, oh, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the missile. Oh, I'm gonna get 1 kill with it, and you have to get it from a care package, so it might get stolen. Predator is far superior in every single way. The other day, I was thinking about what kill streaks I would take from Black Ops into a different COD. The only ones would be UAV and, you're not gonna believe this, but RC car. And I would make it like a 5 or 6 kill streak, because RC car is just straight up for BKs who are lone wolves and will make your team lose. And I hardly ever get killed by RC cars lately, and I honestly don't think they're that much of a problem. They're pretty easy to dodge, but they are really annoying as hell. Don't get me wrong, but it suits in right with Black Ops. Let me just say it that way. Okay, kill streaks are just, there is no point of using like 3-5-7 setup. You have to either use 3-4-8 or 4-8-11 or 8-9-11 if you want to win the game, which is stupid considering there's over 10 kill streaks in the game, I think. Okay, keep in mind there's Rolling Thunder, which is pretty damn good, not gonna lie. If you're camping, if you're a little camping bitch, it's gonna kill you. Where can I go from there? Might as well dive into the goddamn perks. Of all the perks in this game, the only ones that I would put into a different Call of Duty would be Lightweight, Scavenger, Scout, and I would rename Ninja back to Dead Silence. Those are the only ones. All of the other perks need to either be absurdly modified or just taken out of the game. Perfect example, Flak Jacket. No way in shape or form is Flak Jacket balanced. You cannot play objective games against 9 people with Flak Jacket and expect to ever get a grenade kill. I think you can take up to 3 claymores. The 3rd claymore will kill you, where 1 claymore from a mile away can kill you if you have lightweight on. Or I think you can take 3 grenades. Pretty sure. That is ridiculous. That's like if Juggernaut in COD 4, you took 2 sniper shots and then the 3rd one killed you. No, you take 1 or it 1-shots you and die. Flak Jacket is fucking retarded. Okay? Already talked about Ghost. Unless you're actually an objective player, there is no reason to not use Ghost, because you're not losing anything. Okay? You're not going to play objective, you're not going to get naded, because they'll never know where you fucking are. You won't need Hardline, because you'll be able to get your kill streak, because you're shooting everybody in the fucking back. You won't need more ammo, because you're killing everybody. You'll be able to pick up their damn guns. And who needs to move faster? Honestly. Who needs to move faster? Even though I love Lightweight, compared to the other ones, it is useless. Hardline. In a game without stopping power, you cannot seriously think that Hardline is balanced. 2 kill UAV, 3 kill counter UAV is unbelievably just stupid. If you get a Blackbird out and people are using Hardline, game over. It's honest. It's that simple. Game over. Whereas Scavenger Pro, I think, is pretty legit, but Scavenger Pro has to do with grenades and tactical grenades. Tactical grenades are so fucking annoying in Call of Duty. First of all, Who was the genius who thought that people should start out with 2 stun or 2 flash grenades? They need to be done up or something. Also, if that was the same guy who thought that flashbang should get hit markers, yeah, he should. I hope he doesn't have a job right now. The flash grenades in Black Ops can blind you for like 5 seconds. That's a long fucking time. With Scavenger Pro, that shit is OP as hell. You can just toss them everywhere you go. Let's see. Oh yeah, and with all the perks I was talking about that would go in a different one, Warlord Pro would be in there. I don't think Warlord Pro is bad at all. But I do think that Sleight of Hand. You need to change this perk so badly. You cannot have the ability to zoom in faster and reload faster. Why wouldn't you use Sleight of Hand Pro? Why would you need to be able to hip fire when you can quick scope with guns and reload? Why would you want to be able to hold your breath? Actually, I like Scout, not gonna lie. And Hardened Pro doesn't work on a bad connection. Even though I did a commentary called the 3-bar perk, the other day there was this connection that was so bad, I aimed at this guy's penis, right? No homo. With Hardened Pro Sniper, shot him, got flinch, and got a headshot on him. View kick headshot with Hardened Pro. That perk is so... Like, you would just use Hardened Pro in a G11 on like a 3-bar and bullets will go through people. Speaking of G11, gotta bring up the M16 real quick. The M16 gives me nightmares. No, it doesn't. But yeah, I guess you all get the point. I was gonna do a road to a 1 burst with the M16. It could have taken like 4 games. That gun sucks. It went from COD 4 being the best weapon in the game. Modern Warfare 2, it was still damn good, but every single weapon in that game, so it didn't really shine. Black Ops, the M14 is better than the M16, and that's saying something. Okay, let's see, what was I talking about before this? The red perks. Is there a red perk I'm missing? Scout, Warlord, Sleight of Hand, Steady Aim, Harden. No, there's not. I like the Warlord Pro, the 2 grenades, but that would also be 2 stuns or 2 flashes. That'd be fun. Nova Gas, get rid of it. It's a smoke grenade that kills. Stupid. Okay. Willie Pete's perfectly fine for objective. The green perks, man. Let me tell you. The green perks combined with Warlord. Recently, the most frustrating deaths in the game have been getting killed by Ghost, Warlord, Tactical Mask. I gotta say, Noob Tube Commandos. Okay, first of all, using a Noob Tube, what are you doing? You have Ghost on in a non-silent class. Okay, I mean, that's fine, but still. That's kind of defeating the purpose when you shoot. Warlord, 1 attachment with underbarrels, or you can only have the underbarrel on the gun. You can't have anything else yet. They have Warlord on, because they think they can have 2 attachments, yet they can't. And then, Tactical Mask. They never fucking buy any other perks. And if they do, they buy Ninja because it sounds cool. I guarantee that half the people who buy Ninja only buy it because it sounds cool. If they named it back to Dead Silence, you would hardly ever see it worn on Black Ops. Hardly ever. Marathon Pro is good, but I mean, running forever. Can we get realistic right now? This isn't Battlefield. The maps aren't huge. You shouldn't be able to run forever. Tactical Mask Pro, I think, is pretty damn good, but that combined with Flak Jacket Pro on a 3-bar, where if you're... See, the thing about complaining about grenades is that I love to use my bumpers. I will stun the shit out of people, but I feel like I usually earn my kills when I do that. It's when kids just randomly throw grenades. Like, I've been wearing, or I've been like by myself. I know they don't have a UAV, and a grenade will come out of nowhere, and then I watch the kill cam. Some kid is like prone, he's hard aiming. I know they don't have UAV, and then he'll like look up in the air, 90 degrees to the left, and just press right bumper uncooked, and just throw the grenade and it'll kill me. That will happen with stuns, any type of grenade. That shit is annoying. That's why these perks are made. But Tactical Mass Pro combined with Hardened Pro and Flag Checker Pro, it pretty much isn't possible to kill somebody using that setup if they're head glitching. I remember I was using that on Array Demolition, and I was camping behind the right spawn car that people usually grenade at the beginning, and I made, actually it's pretty funny. So I'm in TCG, this is TCG's channel, I'm the leader, and I wonder how many people already know that they're watching, probably 90%. I was head glitching behind the car, and there was about, I think there was a party of 6 with like 3 TCG members in the other team and some of their closer friends. And then it was me, Josh, Cincy, and like 2 other people. It was 5-on-6. And we made the host, his name is Ice Gunner. Of course it was Ice Gunner. We made him dashboard because I think I got like 12 kills in a row just by standing there and sitting still. They would spawn and throw a grenade every single life, and they could not kill me because those perks are so unbalanced. And I'm getting a Blackbird, and we were shitting on them, and I made him dashboard. And it's just unbelievable. And then, of course, actually, before I get to that one, Hacker. Let me tell you, dude. Hacker Pro is for pussies. I'm sorry. I don't want to be on motion sensors. Okay, first of all, you're the one using a fucking motion sensor in camping. Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hacker Pro, Silent fucking Galils, dude. With Tiger Camo. Punch him in the fucking face, man. Oh my god. And when I think of Hacker, I just think of Huppet. No offense to anybody. I'm part of Huppet. And that leaves me with the one and only. The one and only perk called Second Chance. What were they thinking? What were they thinking when they made it so anybody could revive you? What were they thinking when they made it so it takes you longer to fall down on the ground? What were they thinking when they made it so you're invulnerable while you're falling to the ground? What were they thinking when they realized that you could shoot your primary while you're falling to the ground? If you do some hardcore research, there's this one gameplay montage before the game came out where there's a bunch of gameplay on Cracked. One of the people gets blop shotted by a commando. If you don't know what blop shot is, it's when you get a kill with your primary, but you fell into Second Chance at the same time, so it means you should have died, but you still won the fight. This game's connection, or hit detection, latency, I don't know what to call it. Whatever it is absolute garbage. Okay? I'm convinced that Second Chance is the best perk in the game simply because you're guaranteed to get like your last 3 bullets out of your gun, whereas if you didn't have it on, you would die and you wouldn't get any hit markers. On host, I've blop shotted people before. If that doesn't say anything about this game, I don't know what would. And then the knives, pre-patch knives with commando. Let me. I'll talk about knives more later. I've knifed people. I've gotten hit markers on people with Second Chance because I've knifed them while they're in the air. The thing about Second Chance, comparing it to the other Call of Duties, is that Last Stand, you fell to the ground immediately. Okay, let's compare. You're shooting a TAR 21. You put 4 bullets on him. The 4th bullet knocks him down. By the time you get to the 5th or 6th bullet, he's on his ass. You're gonna kill him. Black Ops. Okay. You have a 74U, whatever gun. You shoot 4 bullets, he goes down. By the time you get to the next, or by the time you get to the 7th or 8th bullet, he still might not be on his ass and dead. So you've wasted twice the animation it took to knock him down. It's gonna take you like 10 bullets to kill somebody if you just full auto. That's retarded. In a game where people die in 3 bullets, it shouldn't take fucking 10. And then, Oh, let's see, what can I go into next after that? The fucking sniper rifles and second chance. If any gun should nerf second chance or take it out, it should be the sniper. I mean, I understand why they did the shotgun. It's because if you're running and gunning with the shotgun, you know, you shoot somebody and you cock the stake out and then they drop you with the pistol. I can see why, but the fucking snipers, man. Yeah. I mean, quickscoping was good in Modern Warfare 2. It worked. Black Ops absolutely destroyed it. They made it so the hit detection sucks dick. You zoom in like a fucking crackhead. Second fucking chance everywhere. It gets hit markers like fucking all the time. Oh, it is so bad. The Walter and the Dragunov are absolutely useless. I don't like the PSG at all because of the way it looks, the noise it makes. It's just not satisfying. And the L96. Oh, the L96. I can't even talk about sniping in this game. Might as well get back into the hit detection and shit. You get shot around corners so easily on this game. I was also gonna do a road to like non-wanted ops or something. I don't know. And here we go. I wanted to see how long it would take to actually make it around a corner after backing down from a gunfight. The kids are so bad in this. And first of all, that's another problem with this game. Everyone who plays it, like, we're going to like a party 4 or 5 in Ground War. We just play dildos the entire time, and it's not even fun. They don't know what they're doing. Split screeners need to go. Okay. By the way, playing Black Ops on split screen is impossible. I've tried it, not fun at all. Getting shot around the corners, it comes to a point where I have to watch the kill cam just to see the blood pour out of the air. I mentioned this in another video where I don't think I'm going to upload it. The thing about kill cams that I find amazing, it's hard for me to describe this, but when my body hits the floor, I'm like, wow, that fucking just happened. I'm convinced that 99% of my deaths are bullshit on Call of Duty. Whereas in Halo 3, it's like 1 in 5 maybe. Not even that much. When I hit the ground, and I know I'm about to watch the kill cam, I think to myself, you know, somehow maybe I'll live through this. Where the kill cam comes up, the first thing I get to see is their fucking weapon. Or actually, no, not their weapon. I already know what gun they killed me with. The first thing I get to see is their amazing perk selection. We'll just go with the textbook, lightweight hardened tactical mask, level 17, using a flamethrower from Oz. He hasn't brought a perk, but he's bought the flamethrower. Okay, he sees me. He's just walking. He's never. They don't know. They don't sprint. He's just walking. I see him. I start to shoot. I have like an SMG from kind of far away. I realize there's no fucking way I'm gonna kill him. I start to sprint away. He zooms in. He's on like 6 sensitivity. Probably has aim assist off. Starts to shoot. It's going everywhere. My body turns the corner. He's gotten like 1 hit marker so far. He swipes it to the left as I'm turning the corner. Bam! Hit markers out of the air. There goes the blood. I am a good 6 feet around the corner. I'm dead. And I always think in these kill cams that somehow that this soldier that I'm commanding that has a nice U symbol above their head might live. And they never fucking do. You know how depressing that is to watch yourself never live in a kill cam? That's why I can't see myself to just mash the X button. I can't do it. I need to see how the bullshit went down. It's that simple. Recently, I've been getting host a lot. There is little to no advantage on Black Ops on host. The only thing that I think actually is good is combat that's probably within about 15 yards. We're talking SMGs, shotguns, knives. That's the only stuff that's good. It's easy to unknife people, even though you still get unknifed. Shotguns are amazing on host. SMGs are better. Bullets will come out of your gun. And quickscoping is amazing on host. I'll just throw that in there too. But I often see myself getting shot around corners more on host. How does that fucking happen? On Halo 3, you cannot get shot around the corner. You'll get bloodshotted. Like, for example, Guardian, your gauge jump, your gold going fusion coils, and somebody's S3 and they're hard aiming you. It's pretty much impossible to snipe host unless you pre-fire. It's pretty much impossible. You just get bloodshot. On Black Ops, you would get domed through the wall around the corner. The game is just so fucking bad. I've tried to defend the game multiple times. This is the third time I've owned it, and I just can't see myself to do it anymore. There's just no fucking way. And are they ever gonna fix head glitching? Honestly. And are they gonna get rid of noob tubes? They managed to make something noobier than the goddamn heartbeat sensor. Oh, the heartbeat sensor, that's a good idea for Modern Warfare 2. Let's make a motion sensor where you put it down and it sees where everybody fucking is 15 feet around me. Honestly, what the fuck? Tactical insertion is so unbalanced. You can literally wreck somebody's shithole if you use a ghost tactical insertion class and objective and just if they never find you and you're always behind them. That's how you win the fucking hard fought demolition games. Get a marathon ghost silence pass 12 and just plant this shit somewhere they'll never look, and just every time you die you shoot them, you spawn and shoot them in the back. Unbelievable. The jammer, only equipment I would keep. We don't need C4 really. The only explosives in the video game should be frag grenades. Didn't even talk about the fucking Strela 3 and the one flare in my 11 kill streak. One flare? Are you telling me the asshole who's 4-19 but he got Ghost Pro is allowed to shoot me down? Really? I played against a kid who had Ghost Pro and Tactical Mask Pro before sleight of hand. That's hard to do. That is legitimately hard to do. And he was using, you guessed it, FMOS. He was shitting on us. If I saw him in real life, shit went down. The other night, it was getting so bad where I had to add the kids on the other team so they would be on our team. Because if your friend is in the joint lobby, they'll be on your team. I tried to add 3 different people. The first guy was using an ACOG Dragunov. ACOG Dragunov. He was tearing our assholes apart. Keep in mind he had I think he had a 1.07 KD. Then he switched to an ACOG Walter. Even better with that. Then the next game, Hardline Commando. He goes 48-16 with like 347 as his kill streaks. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy just dropped a 3 KD on a party of 5 where we all usually stomp on everybody and we have 3 KDs. 3 KDs like hardly a good game. And he just destroyed us. He had the highest KD in the lobby. I add him. He's on our team. Domination on Villa. 14-7. Smash work. There are some people that are so bad at Call of Duty that all they can do is destroy people who are good at the game. And he was the textbook example. Then the next game, Frostbite 3999 was playing headquarters. And I think he ended up going 2-28. He shot down every single UAV we called in. Does he deserve that, right? He would kill himself to get more Strela 3 ammo. I had to end up adding him. He declined. And then there's people like this. If you use a noob tube, or if you abuse an explosive and you have flak jacket on, that he's worse than calling in UAVs with Ghost. It's worse than using a shotgun with second chance. And I noticed that a lot of 15s love to use their flak jacket, sleight of hand, tactical mask pro, noob tube FAMASs. Honestly, do you think you're fucking good at the game with that class? Do you think you're good that you have perks that reduce explosive damage and you're fucking noob tubing? That says what type of people they are in real life, honestly. Where can I go with this? I'm sure there's plenty of more. There's you can't stop with Black Ops. And another thing that I love about this game, if everyone in TCG had random names and we didn't prestige, nobody would ever back out. But they join, they see TCG, they see 15s. Oh no, we're scared, oh my god. Then they get to pull up our combat record. If anything should be on the combat record, it should be what perks you use. So when I see the guy with a 0.7 win loss and a 2.4 KD, and I see Ghost as his favorite perk, I can think, never saw that one coming. Honestly, just because I have a 2.6 win loss and a 2.6 KD, that doesn't mean I'm fucking God. You don't need to back out like a vagina. We've sat in lobbies where parties of like 6 or more have just consistently backed out. It's like, really? I think I might be done. Let me see if there's anything else with this game. Oh, here we go. COD points. If gold camo wasn't in this game, I wouldn't have made it to 15th. COD points, or you don't earn anything. Oh look, I'm level 14. Let me just buy my FAMAS with red dot. Like, cause who needs anything else? Even though I don't have FAMAS class, cause I can't use any more post patch. The G11 has silencer. That's all I'd use. COD points, man. And the camos are pretty great. You know, Woodland, Nevada, Sahara, Flora, ERDL, fucking green. Like, the only good camos are red, ice, and gold. Who needs 16 shades of green? Not me. Ah, brother. If there's anything, let me try to talk about the good things of Black Ops. Let's see. I think the maps are pretty good. The shipped maps. I don't know about the DLC ones. The shipped maps are, you know, they're tolerable. I like Havana. I like Firing Range. I like Summit. Launch. The spawns are tough, but I think the map is doable. It's like the pit. And I like how with all the first perks, you know what the character, like, you know what abilities they have, you know not to fucking nade somebody with flak jacket, you know not to, I don't know. I like how you can see what perks you're using though, or what first perk they have, rather than Monitor 2, you have no idea. It's more like COD 4 where you know the light machine gunners are, the SMGers are, and I think we're done saying the good things. How sad is that? And then there's just the fundamentals of Call of Duty that needs to be fixed, where you'll have first shots and somebody gets shit on, hip firing being as inconsistent as it is. It's such a bad multiplayer title. I don't know how it's so popular. I figured out the other day actually why it's so popular. It is, compared to other games, it is so easy to just find a game and never stop playing. They put you in games where you get shitting on. They put you in lobbies, they put you in games that are just starting, and then the game ends. You you unlock the flamethrower for your FAMAS, and you don't even vote for the fucking maps that it just came up. And because, you know, Block TDM never get voted for skip on COD 4 because every single level 17 was putting UAV jammer on. Because they learned from Black Ops, or they'd use double tap 74Us. And then you're just on to the next one, and then you unlock something else, you put that on, don't vote. And it's so easy to just consistently play in one lobby and play in the game. I'm sure there's something else. I'll try. If there's anything I missed, hopefully you guys from TCG will watch this and suggest some more things to talk about. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, hope you guys enjoyed me ranting. Hopefully not too many people see this. I don't want, like, Von Dahar or some asshole 200,000 subscribers to see this. So, peace! Alright, so there's a few things that I forgot. I just listened to everything just to make sure. And, didn't really talk about knifing or rapid fire. As far as the knife, you can get knifed from any angle possible. You'll be 70 degrees to the left, 90 degrees, 180 degrees. You'll get bladed up. And one huge problem that I don't think anybody ever talks about is because there's no stopping power with this game. You can't kill in 2 bullets from close range with the majority of the weapons like you could in COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2. If somebody was coming at you and they didn't have Commando on, Commando like promoted or gave you invulnerability pretty much. But if they didn't have Commando on, you could just 2-bullet them with any gun pretty much, except for I think the ACR maybe. I think that was one of the only assault rifles. Maybe the F2000. In this game, you can shoot like 6 bullets at somebody and they will just swing and you are fucked. Okay, you are dead. That hopefully would not happen in Modern Warfare 3. I hate getting 2 hit markers on somebody and then just bleed. Shouldn't happen. And I hope you guys have noticed how Prfect Creation has just been shitting on me. Let me point something else out. Rapid fire is so... First of all, half the SMGs only have 20 round clips. Rapid fire MP5 compared to extended. I cannot use an MP5 without rapid fire. It's awful. It's awful, man. 74U rapid fire is amazing. MPL rapid fire with the 10 fire rate. Good luck beating that gun. Okay, with anything else. Get rid of rapid fire, please. And if anybody miraculously made it through here, this area is called Capture Cards, Tryhards, and Retards, simply because every single multiplayer game eventually turns into this. There's I don't even know what the order is so far. There's the kids who are simply playing the game to get montage clips, which I usually am one. There's the people that are absolutely sweating for no reason, which usually never am. And then there's the people who are like, oh, I heard this game was good, I'm gonna try it, and you don't want them on your team. They go -10 every time. Or if it's Black Ops Ground War, they go like -40, and you never want them on your team. Black Ops hasn't turned into this yet, but Modern Warfare 2 has. Search, capture cards. I'm sure like Ground War has its drop shotting UMP kids everywhere, and I'm sure it has the people who just fucking noob tube the whole time. They have no idea what they're doing. COD 4 textbook hardcore headquarters, capture cards. Tryhards. I remember this kid who was drop shotting everybody with a no attachment M4, dead silence, and Ground War. Okay, let's get real. And your retards, people who use double tap deep impact sound MP5s. And last but not least is the perfect example. Gears of War 1. Kids going for blind fires the whole time. People wall bouncing like it's fucking MLG Columbus with the shotgun and host lancering on start of Gridlock. And there's the Marcuses that just walk around and try to chainsaw all the time because they don't know what they're doing. So, Hopefully this title isn't offensive to anybody, but fuck you if it is.